Balancing the shadows, how freedom of information challenges government secret policies. Explore how freedom of information combats government information secrecy and transparency issues, revealing the importance of accountability and trust. Why government secrecy drives the need for freedom of information. You ever wonder why some government documents are locked away, marked top secret, or just plain hidden from us? It's definitely a tricky thing to wrap your head around. On one hand, governments need to keep some details confidential. You don't want sensitive info about national security or ongoing investigations leaked to the wrong people. On the other hand, too much secrecy breeds suspicion, mistrust, and sometimes outright abuse of power. That's where the whole concept of freedom of information steps in. At its core, freedom of information laws are designed to give citizens access to government records, making sure there's a balance between necessary confidentiality and transparency. Think of it as a check on government confidentiality and government document secrecy, keeping things secret when absolutely needed, but not hiding everything forever. Historically, there was an assumption that government officials knew best about what should stay secret, but over the decades, people started pushing back. It turns out when governments keep everything behind closed doors, it's easy for mistakes, corruption, and even sinister policies to go unnoticed. Take, for example, instances where certain government classified information gets held back under the guise of national security, but later turns out to reveal troubling cover-ups or questionable decisions. Freedom of information laws give journalists, researchers, and ordinary citizens permission to request these files, hold officials accountable, and have public conversations based on facts. But freedom of information laws aren't a magic bullet. Governments have plenty of ways to delay or deny requests, citing legitimate concerns or vague reasons. Still, the existence of these laws shifted the way governments approach secrecy. It forces a little more openness, at least enough so people know what's going on behind the scenes. And why does this matter to all of us? Understanding public spending. Citizens can see where tax dollars go. Preventing abuses of power. Transparency helps check corruption. Promoting trust. When governments are more open, it builds stronger relationships with the public. Protecting democracy. Knowledge is power, and in a democracy, people need information to make informed choices. Of course, there are still lots of government transparency issues today. Some secrets stay hidden far longer than necessary, complicated by rigid bureaucracy or political agendas. And sometimes, the public doesn't have enough insight to even know what questions to ask. The delicate balance between protecting sensitive information and giving citizens their right to know isn't easy to maintain. If you like stories that poke at these kinds of themes, conspiracies, secret policies hiding darker truths, and the shadows governments sometimes operate in, you might find Hush, a psychological thriller of alien manipulation and deep state deceit. A gripping read. It's a wild ride through the maze of government secrecy and manipulation with an edge of suspense that keeps you guessing. Seriously, it's the kind of book that leaves you thinking about what might be hidden right under our noses. You can buy it now in ebook, print, or audio format, so no matter how you like to enjoy your thrillers, it's super accessible. Bottom line, government secrecy and confidentiality aren't going away anytime soon, but freedom of information laws help keep a check on the system. They're not perfect, but they're one of the best tools we have to shine a light on those hidden corners and demand accountability. Next time you hear about mysterious delays in revealing government documents or secret policies, you can appreciate the complex dance between secrecy and transparency. And if curiosity gets the best of you, maybe pick up Hush. It's right up that alley.